Blood, Bones, Butter, The Unintentional Education of an Ambivalent Chef is a captivating memoir penned by Gabrielle Hamilton, a renowned chef and author, which was published in 2011. The book chronicles Hamilton's personal and professional voyage, tracing her journey from childhood to becoming the proud chef-owner of the esteemed Prune restaurant in New York City. Acclaimed celebrity chef Anthony Bourdain goes so far as to laud Blood, Bones, Butter as exquisite, unequivocally the finest chef's memoir ever written. With candid authenticity, Hamilton intertwines the story of her life, replete with its trials and triumphs, with her deep connection to both food and the written word. In an interview with The Guardian, Hamilton draws parallels between the joy she derives from writing her memoir and the art of refining a recipe, likening the process of honing her narrative to her meticulous approach to crafting delectable dishes at her restaurant. She meticulously tends to her prose, discerning what elements of the text are excessively salty, excessively rare, or excessively rough, much like she would scrutinize the flavors and textures of the food presented in her establishment. Born in 1966 as the youngest of 5 siblings, Hamilton's upbringing takes place in a sprawling, rustic dwelling nestled in New Hope, Pennsylvania. She and her brothers and sisters relish an idyllic childhood spent freely roaming the outdoors and reveling in playful escapades with neighboring children. A self-professed tomboy, Hamilton reminisces about the mishaps and misadventures that punctuated their youth, including encounters with ringworm, broken bones, tetanus, concussions, stitches, and poison ivy. Within their household, Hamilton's French mother, Madeleine, reigns supreme in the kitchen, brandishing an oily wooden spoon as her scepter of authority. Immersed in this culinary domain, Hamilton imbibes her mother's wisdom regarding the art of French cuisine. Meanwhile, Hamilton's father, a set designer for theater and trade exhibitions, possesses a keen eye for constructing enchanting backdrops, be it for the Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus or for elaborate soirees hosted by him and Madeleine. Fondly etched in Hamilton's memory is her father's grand spring lamb roast, an Epicurean delight she cherishes. When Hamilton reaches the cusp of adolescence, at the age of 11, her parents' divorce dramatically alters the course of her life. Unbeknownst to her, the signs of her parents' discontentment had eluded her youthful perception. Following her parents' separation, Hamilton's mother relocates to Vermont, leaving Hamilton and her 17-year-old brother, Simon, under their father's care. At the tender age of 12, Hamilton fibs about her age to secure a position at a local tourist restaurant, where she busies herself peeling potatoes and washing dishes. It is within the confines of the kitchen that she discovers a sense of belonging and comfort. With her parents largely absent during her formative teenage years, Hamilton ventures recklessly into the realm of adulthood, fearlessly exploring the gamut of behaviors that pique her curiosity. She indulges in shoplifting, adopts a sailor's tongue, pilfers money from neighbors' coats during parties, engages in car theft, experiments with drugs, and narrowly avoids brushes with the law. At 16, Hamilton relocates to Manhattan, sharing a roach-infested apartment with her sister. She finds herself irresistibly drawn back into the realm of food as she takes up waitressing, eventually embarking on a diverse array of jobs within the food industry, including a stint as a cook at a summer camp for children. Later on, Hamilton's aspirations lead her to the University of Michigan, where she is admitted to the graduate program and pursues an MFA in fiction writing. During this period, she secures employment at a catering company, where she encounters Misty Callies, a seasoned caterer who assumes the role of a guiding mentor in Hamilton's life. In 1986, Hamilton embarks on a transformative journey through Europe, immersing herself in the culinary traditions of Greece and Turkey while further expanding her knowledge of French cuisine through interactions with her mother's relatives. Faced with limited resources and moments of hunger during her travels, Hamilton embraces these experiences as essential components of her culinary education. Despite lacking formal training from culinary school, Hamilton boldly opens her own restaurant, Prune, in 1999 on Manhattan's vibrant Lower East Side. Prune, named after the endearing nickname her mother once bestowed upon her, is a cozy bistro with a modest capacity of 30 seats. Here, Hamilton presents elevated comfort food, cuisine she herself adores. Rejecting pretentiousness, she firmly declares her allegiance to serving only martinis in martini glasses. Throughout the memoir, Hamilton unveils the rigorous work ethic she upholds and the well-structured routines she establishes within her restaurant. She candidly exposes the arduous and unglamorous nature of restaurant work, dispelling any illusions of grandeur. Hamilton recounts the less glamorous aspects of running Prune, her highly successful restaurant. She vividly describes the unpleasant tasks of cleaning up rat carcasses in the alley behind the establishment and dealing with the unsavory aftermath left by transient individuals. Despite these challenges, Prune thrives and garners accolades. During a conference appearance, Hamilton passionately advocates for a gender-neutral kitchen, asserting that there is no discernible difference between male and female chefs. Ultimately, the focus should solely be on cooking exceptional food. Over the years, Hamilton engages in intimate relationships with several women, but ultimately marries Dr. Michelle Fuortes, an older Italian-born teacher and researcher at Cornell Medical College. Fondly referring to him as her Italian, their shared appreciation for food and Fuortes's mother, Alda, strengthens their bond. They embark on yearly trips to Italy to visit his family, and despite the language barrier, Hamilton forges a deep connection while cooking alongside Alda. These summer journeys become highly anticipated events. However, Hamilton's relationship with Fuortes is fraught with difficulties. She characterizes their wedding ceremony as a form of performance art, and they lead separate lives, openly acknowledging that love does not bind them. Despite this, they have 2 children, Marco and Leone, born within a span of 20 months. Struggling to strike a balance between the demands of owning a restaurant and caring for her newborns, Hamilton faces significant challenges. After 2 decades apart, Hamilton reconnects with her mother following the passing of her brother. Near the conclusion of the memoir, she hints at a forthcoming discussion with Fuortes about the possibility of divorce. In a 2018 interview with Eater, Hamilton reveals her work on a second memoir, tentatively titled Kind Regards. In addition to her memoir, Hamilton publishes Prune, a compilation of her restaurant's signature recipes, in 201x, Exact You're Missing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.